YouTube, we are back with another video. Hey, I'm sorry, I do apologize. It's been crazy, it's hectic weeks, hectic weekends, but we are back, man. One of the things that I want to talk about is the best collection of this year. Not only that, the best hook that I think fits well with fitteds, man. So let's get right into it. So I'm gonna start off with here locally in New Jersey, we have a store called My Fitteds. My Fitteds. And the best collection I think that came from My Fitteds this year would have to be the Zelda pack. The Zelda. This is the Boston Zelda from My Fitteds. Very clean hat. Very clean. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I completely slept on this hat. Completely slept. I ended up getting it for resale. That's what a lot of people in the hat community do. They end up selling their collections and stuff. I was lucky enough to grab it. Now the Zelda pack, there was multiple hats that came out within the Zelda pack, and I just think this is an overall like super creative collection, and all the hats are super clean. Now I only own one of them because, to be honest with you, I'm very picky when it comes to the hats I wear. By the way, this is the Chief Keef Finally Rich inspired by Clark Street. See that? Clark Street in Chicago. Shout out you guys. I'm glad I was able to hit this restock. But yeah, man, so with the Zelda hats, there's only a certain amount of different hats that I would actually wear. I love earth tone, and to be honest with you, My Fitteds does have the best earth toned fitteds out the game. The creator there is John Jay. So yeah, and this is the one that really stuck out to me, man. Brown brim, it really stuck out. You see the stitching, it's the artwork, man. It's the artwork. It's definitely amazing. So, and to be honest with you, I think the Zelda collection is the best collection that came out this year. And because there's so many different varieties of hats, but not only that, a lot of stores really aren't going to recreate this. You know what I'm saying? Not only that, My Fitteds isn't the type of store that restocks on their hats. Like sometimes they'll have a few left in the warehouse or whatever, but they don't restock. They don't do these over. So that's rare, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, granted, it's only October, but out of a lot of the hat packs I've seen this year, the Zelda pack did it. The Zelda pack did. Now I will say, there's a runner-up. There is a runner-up. I will say that. That runner-up is the Crossovers Hat Club. Crossovers. I have a few of these. I didn't want to pull all of the hats out, but Crossovers is definitely a next runner-up. And the thing is about the Crossovers is they originally dropped once before. So the ones that dropped this year is a restock along with a few new ones that they made. This one just so happens to be a new one that they made, inspired by the Minnesota Timberwolves. So the colors, it goes well. It goes really well. You know what I'm saying? So, and that, Crossovers, a great set of hats. It really is a great set of hats. But the thing is, they restocked. You know what I'm saying? Like, these hats can be made over, etc. So I'm just like, Crossover Zelda. Granted, I can't really judge these based off of which collections sold out in store or online, because at the end of the day, they all sell out. Whether it's bots eat them up or actual people get them, they all sell out. So I can't really judge it based off of, like which one sold out in store, which one, it's hard to judge. Not only that, getting them in store, it was both panic that weekend. Weekend for the Zelda, weekend for the Crossovers, it was both panic. Granted, the Crossovers were talked about a lot, but I know people are still searching a lot for the Zeldas. Not as much the Crossovers, because a lot of people already had them. See what I'm saying? Now, not only that, I think the crossover hook, so like these are NBA crossovers. Now, they won't say that because of like legal reasons, etc. But these are NBA crossovers, so like they're inspired by certain NBA teams, certain NBA jerseys, etc. So a lot of stores won't say crossovers; they'll say, like Hat Club calls it cool fashion. You know, they try to add a different title to it just so legal reasons they don't get in trouble. Because they did get in trouble somewhat for calling it crossovers when it originally dropped. Now, I will say sports teams are the best, like, fitted hooks. That I will say best fitted hooks, because you have like the NHL pack, you have like NHL packs, people come out with NHL inspired uniform, inspired hats. Pro Image America, that's one of them. Not only that, you have all these different stores coming out with different NBA hooks, different jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of different jerseys over the years in the NBA that you can switch up the colors of the hat to match it up with the team and the city. It's a lot. It's a lot to keep up with. It's a lot, but it's creative. You know what I'm saying? Like it's really creative to make hats, the colors crossed over with NFL jerseys or like MLB jerseys and stuff like that. Like, I think that's super creative, because sometimes too, especially with the NHL jerseys, a lot of people don't know what these jerseys look like. A lot of people don't watch hockey. A lot of people don't know what jerseys from back in the day in the NBA and the NFL look like, etc. Because we weren't really there. The people that collect weren't really there. So like when you see these colors, I'm like, dang, like those colors are crazy. And even for the older people that collect, they can be like, oh, you know, I used to go to these games, or once upon a time I had these jerseys, etc. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's dope to see. It's dope to see. But I think the sports hooks is the best hooks that can ever be made, as far as like mixing them up with fitteds, etc. But the most creative is books. So I will 100% admit to this. And granted, if you follow me on Instagram, it's just fitteds. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know how it's kind of rare for me to do something like this. But I will honestly admit that book hooks are the best hooks when it comes to, well, it's the second best hook when it comes to fitted. Sorry, second best hook. And it's the most creative. It's definitely the most creative. It's the second best hook. No other store does it. No other store does it but My Fitteds in White Plains and Patterson, New Jersey, White Plains, New York. My Fitteds does the best book hooks, and technically the only store that does book hooks. A lot of these stores copy other stores doing NBA, NFL, NHL, movies, TV shows, you know, and a lot of these companies, they just overall do the same thing, but not too many do books, because there's a lot of colors involved and there's a lot of different aspects that go into it. And I think that the fact that My Fitteds and John Jay are as creative enough to really take that risk to come out with crazy colors and interesting colors, it's unique, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to take risks to actually get where you're supposed to go. Sometimes you got to take risks. And I think that book hooks are very smart. 100% a smart idea, very smart, 100%. But yeah, man, Zelda pack, 100%. Best collection this year. Now, I know it's going to be people arguing about it, people not agreeing. I think Zelda pack is the best pack this year. The runner-up is definitely Hat Club NBA crossovers. Of course, there's other stores that also made crossovers, but I think Hat Club NBA crossovers is definitely the runner-up. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I am going to be posting polls about this on my Instagram as well, so make sure you follow my Instagram. It's Just Fitted. I have all my hat photos. You can see my full collection on there, which eventually I might do a full collection video on here. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, comment, like the video. Hey, I'm Greg. It's Just Fitted. You guys have a good one. Peace.